What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Universal Sports, coming live from an undisclosed location in the Southern California. Hey, you know how we do it. Well, I'm about to discuss that Victor Ortiz versus Saul Corral post-fight, and I must say, Victor Ortiz looked very impressive out there. He didn't get hit much, and the fact that he lasted 4 rounds and was able to get the stoppage victory over an unknown fighter was pretty good. He looked good out there. In the 3rd round, Corral was penalized for excessive holding. He was deducted a point. So I scored this fight at the time of the TKO victory, 30-26, 4 rounds to 0 for Victor Ortiz. And what I want to see next from Victor Ortiz, he made the statements that he's done with acting and he's more focused because of the birth of his son. Now, I have 2 boys, so and one recently, and the fact that having children does change your mind, and it does change your mindset in life. And I mean, you realize that you're not working for yourself no more. You're working for your family now, and most importantly, you're working for your children. So the fact that Victor Ortiz is more focused is a good thing. But I personally think we all thought he was done. He was going to go into acting. We saw him in The Expendables 3. We saw him in Southpaw. We saw him. He's going to be in some upcoming movies as well. So we thought he was done with acting, but he's showing, as we know, he still has the itch to fight. We last saw Victor Ortiz against Berto. And what do you want to see Victor do next? Obviously, they mentioned Brandon Rios' name, but Brandon Rios is signed with Al Heyman. So the Brandon Rios fight can happen. I hope we can see the Brandon Rios fight, Victor Ortiz versus Brandon Rios, because that is a Southern California fight, particularly at the StubHub Center, because as we all know, in Southern California, these two have a long history and a long rivalry. These guys really have bad beef. They don't like each other. So that is the fight I do want to see next. But if we don't get the Rios fight, Victor Ortiz has stated that he does want Berto in a trilogy, but I think he should hold off on that. We know Robert Guerrero recently retired, but I was going to say, if Guerrero hadn't retired, I would like to see Victor Ortiz go against Robert Guerrero. But with Robert Guerrero retiring, that's not going to happen. So who can Victor Ortiz fight? I think he should remain on the comeback trail. He only fought 4 rounds. I think Victor Ortiz should stay in the gym, hone his skills some more, regain his confidence. He wants to avenge his losses against Josecito Lopez and other fighters that he lost. I forgot who he lost to recently, but he got knocked out by this guy. He wants to avenge all of his losses, but I think he should hold off on that and just continue to build his confidence, take little fights. I mean, the fight was on FS1, so it was a good stepping stone for Victor Ortiz. I think he looked good. Now, in the first fight of the telecast was U.S. Olympian 2016 Carlos Balderas, and I think he did what he had to do, scoring the first round knockout victory over an unknown opponent. And his first fight was in April, so I want to see Balderas fight some more before we get a perfect assessment of him, because it's kind of hard to break down a 1-round fight. But tell me what you guys think about Victor Ortiz. Should he stay in the boxing game? Should he just retire? Or should he just go into acting? What do you want to see Victor Ortiz do? Or do you want to see the Rios fight? Comment, rate, subscribe. It's your boy, Mr. Universal Sports, signing out. Have the good rest of your Sunday, and I'm out. Peace. Have a good night.